This call is now being recorded.
Yes, that is from the smartphone there. So now looking at the system, you can see at the bottom, I've just clicked there is actually 30 USDT there. 30 USDT at the bottom, and this money is in Binance. This also trades in HTX, actually, this particular account, but we want to make use of this $30 to do one shot, because I mean there's money available, so why don't you use it to trade? $30, it's a lot of money in South Africa. It's a lot of money in South Africa. And not only that, did you know that when you do the brokerage side of Royal Q business, when someone signs up as a junior broker, you will earn 30 USDT. 30 USDT, just like that. You say now the leveraging power of the system. Leverage is powerful. So when you have a system that works, make use of that. So now there are a lot of coins here, and without any logic, for instance, or without any pressure on my mind, I'm just drawn to MDX, for instance. You see, then I'll just click on MDX. I just want to look at what is happening on MDX. And then one day there we see, let's check on the weekly, 1W. Now, when I check on the weekly, you can see business partners. I'm not even changing my mind. I'm going to trade this coin. You can see, like, for instance, just use this logic, you see? And you don't have to be right. This is trading, okay? Look, the market went up. Can you see that? The market went up, and then the market fell. So it means it can fall further, rather, but it doesn't matter. You know, in this state, you also stand a chance to get something should this market go up. Remember, trading, nobody knows. Nobody knows what will happen next, honestly, because what determines move of any coin, it's money. You know, it's money. And what are you doing? You are bringing money into this market, and you are not the only one. You are bringing money into this market. Therefore, this particular price, it's bound to do what? To go up sooner or later. You know, it is bound to go up. You know, it is bound to go up. We are, remember, don't forget, we are on a weekly time frame here. So, and there was a certain week where this market fell so much. If you are to click on this particular candlestick, you will see what week was that. But we're not there for now. We're not to check which week was that. You see, we are just interested in the fact that a lot of falling took place here. So, which means it is an opportunity for you to come in, and then you may get something there. This is what I'm going to be doing. We will trade this coin and then collect some profit from it. And not only that, business partners, you also are able to see that here, so far in the last 24 hours, it is showing plus 1.18%. Like you can get in, you can collect maybe 3%, you know, or you can collect 5% and so forth. You will learn also after a coin has gone into profit, whether you're going to scalp it or you're going to lock in those profits with hopes that it continues to pump. But let's quickly just take the one shot. Now I click on create at the bottom. Martingale strategy board appears. I click on Martingale strategy board, and then I don't think there is a setting for $30, but what I will do is there's no template. For instance, under my strategy setting, what I will do is I click create at the bottom, and then I'm on Martingale strategy board. On top there, they are showing you that you may choose to sync with a circle or create your own strategy, you see, on top here. The more you attend, one day you will catch this, you see. You may choose to go with somebody who has set up settings for you and so forth, you see. But we know, why are we going with our own? our own strategy. It's because I'm only trading with $30. You know, when you do copy trading, when you follow strategies of other people, they may want you to have maybe $500 per coin, and they do their own settings. If you get trapped in the deep, it's your own money. So you might as well use your own strategy, which is the reason why you're attending this meeting. You see? So as a result, we don't use this next. We go to the bottom one, the one that is here of feel free to create your own strategy. More flexibility. You must be for flexibility. That is the next at the bottom is there. You see, feel free to create your own, and then we click next there. Where there's more flexibility. And then we are now on a page. This page, Business Partners, is called a strategy, no, a transaction page. A transaction page. And at the moment, no transaction, no trade is going on, you see. There's nothing happening. You see, there's nothing happening. It means no average price, no quantity, nothing whatsoever. So what I do is I will click at the bottom left where it says trade setting. You see, trade setting. This is what we are doing. Click at trade setting at the bottom. And then, so smart create on top, but we want to manually create. You know, we want to manually create. And in this case, okay, let's start with $15. Let's start with $15, and then because it's $30, and then we'll use another $15. Therefore, we're going to have one margin call. You can see on margin call limit, I placed one there, and then I highlighted that we can take 3%. You know, remember, you'll be taking 3%, right? But if you are scalping, if you see 1%, 2%, you can close it and go back into that market. If you feel like it's still going to pump, or you can switch to another coin, you see? So now we are here, and then, in fact, let's create, because of this is $30 that is available, that may be used for some more, for some time. Let's first create a setting for this. We're going to create a setting for this. So I'm on my strategy setting. I clicked on where they say choose. Remember, I didn't follow my strategy setting on mine page. I'm here. Let's look at this. I'm here on trade setting, and I'm coming here. I'm going to create my template. A template is going to be created where in future I will choose the same setting, because I feel like it is a good strategy of trading with $15 and then opening another margin call to put another $15 after a dip. So let's quickly follow that. I think it's a good strategy. Let's come out, and then we click on choose. And then, so after I clicked on choose, the yellow button there, we come here. We're going to click on a positive sign. That positive sign simply means that we're going to add, instead of trading with this particular strategy, we're going to do one shot for this one. And then I click that positive sign, and then I will say $1. I mean $30. $30 one shot. You see, this is what is going to be happening. And then $30 one shot. And then the first paid amount is $15. We are okay with that. We switch off margin, AI margin call. Where there's 7 margin call limit, we put 1. Here we want 3%. You can always edit it after a trade has been taken if you want to change it, or when you take a trade, for instance. So now, for this whole position take profit, whole position take profit callback, and it's whole position take profit callback. Here we always put 0.001. This will change because now we are getting into the bull run, and then 0, 1 here. But for now, we'll leave it. And then where there's a strategy period there, where there's cycle, you just click, it automatically changes to one shot. And that margin configuration, remember, is how our one call is going to be. So I just leave 3.5 like that. First call is 3.5, and then under the multiple buy-in ratio, I leave it to 1 times. So what does this mean, business partners? It simply means that if the market drops by 3.5%, first call is going to be taken. How? 1 times. 1 times, it means it's going to be the first buying amount of $15 multiplied by 1 times. You see? Multiplied by 1 times. This is what it is. And the answer is 15. $15 multiplied by 15 is 15. Because the first buying amount is 15. The robot went into the market. It bought $15 of MDX. And then when the market fell by this, another $15 was added. Instead of us adding $30 at once, we split it in 2. You know, so that in case the market goes down again, let's put maybe by 3.5, let's put another, although we can see that this MDX is due to go up, you see. But remember, the reason why you do this is because the capital is limited. It's only $30 that is there, for instance, for this particular strategy. And then you save. Now we save our strategy. And now it has been saved. Can you see now under my strategy setting, although we didn't go through my page, we already now have a one-shot setting, but this one is for 30. It's for $30 and it's one shot. We know what we are doing now. So okay, good news. So let's go and trade our MDX. We were on MDX. I click anywhere on this strategy. I clicked where there's 1, and then I save at the bottom. Then I have saved. So I can't go business partners on sub-bin mode real-time settlement because I only have 1 margin call. You said to go under sub-bin mode real-time settlement, you must trade with at least $60. I mean $72, I beg your pardon. $72 will enable you to trade up to 5 calls, for instance, to trade up to 5 margin calls with $12, you see? So now at the moment, we're going to trade under whole warehouse. It's one shot, no problem. We couldn't even, you see, that cube is still full there. So now what we are doing now, we are taking the trade. I click on start, and I create. You see at the bottom, it changed to a pause. Therefore, a trade has been taken. So when you see pause there, it means the strategy is running. And then, so we did not use first preset buy-in price because we are happy with the level at which the app is, I mean, the price is, the candlesticks were. So now to refresh, you can go up, you can go out, and then you will see that the coin is already running. And there is MDX there. It is running, and then it's running with how much? With your $15.01 there. And then the robot is going to put another $15 after 3.5% dip. If you change your mind, you want to put that money now, you simply go into the settings, trade settings. You can go into trade settings, for instance, click on trade settings, and then click on remember trade settings at the bottom. When you click on the position, you'll come to, remember you are scalping, you are at home, you're in the business of trading. You can come here, click on trade setting, and then after clicking on trade setting, you go on to margin configuration page. You say margin configuration, you click there. And then what you will do is you will change the 3.5%. I'm just doing it now to show you that you are free to do what you want to do at any time. You see, 0.1%. 0.1 is the smallest percentage drop Royal Q allows you to put. So I put 0.1% there, and then I confirm. What am I doing? I want the robot to place the other $30 now. I don't want it to wait. You said, now I've done that, business partners. Remember, I've done this live. I didn't pause the strategy. So what does that mean? It means now we want the robot to place another $15 into this so that it trades with $15 with hopes that when this market goes up now, when the return rate goes to 1% or even to 0.3, you can just start scalping this because you have time to do that, you know. But if you'll be busy at work, you really don't know if this can fall, you know, and so forth. Anything can happen. When you trade, be open-minded. Understand that it can either go up or down, and you are okay with that, okay? So be happy. So now, this is what we have done. And if you are to check at the bottom, I've just scrolled to the bottom part of the trade settings page. You see, first buying amount is $15. You see, we normally say FBA first buying amount, you see, and then is $15. And then margin call limit, we only have one. We created one because we are only trading with $30. You see, and then take profit percentage is 3%. However, if I'm to scalp, if I see this position has gone up by more than 0.3%, I can simply start scalping because I really don't know how far this coin can go. You know, if it keeps on doing good for me, I will really make good profits, for instance. You see, but if I don't see it, I'm busy with other things and it makes 3% profit, the robot is going to collect profit and come out of this market. You see? And then margin call drop, because I've just changed it live. I've edited it. You can see there it's 0.1% margin call drop. So what does that mean? It means now the robot is going to put another $15, which is the last. And then on top, you will see, on top here, you will see what? You will see one numbers of call margin, you see? Here, you see now one numbers of call margin, and there's no any other. It is finished. There will be no another because the budget was $30 and the robot has put in that $30, you see? And then look at the return rate there, 0.1%. So I'm just showing you that you can edit this at any time. The robot has bought more quantity, for instance, and then if you are to check, you can see the quantity you have at the moment is position quantity of MDX. They even put it inside your brackets to show you that it's MDX that you bought. You have 500.8 MDX, which was purchased with how much? With $30. Your $30 went into a volatile asset. You know, the value can increase. The value of the same 0.8, it can either go up or down. At the moment, it is around $30. You know, if it goes up by 3% of $30, the robot is going to sell. And you can see there it is, this position amount, $30.02 there, if you are to consider fiat, which is only 2 digits after comma. You know, and there we go. So we are trading. It is just as simple as that, business partners. This method of trading can take you places. You can make serious money. You can also build an affiliate program. You can teach people how to trade the right way, for instance, quantitative trading, and you grow, you make money. And as you make money, you have good capital to trade. You'll also learn how to do futures trading. We do have futures trading inside Royal Q. But the best thing to do is first be confident in trading. Know what you are doing, you know, in the spot market, because you don't risk losing your asset. Here, whether market is going up or down, your 500.8 MDX will remain as is until the robot sells in profit of 3% or above, for instance, or until you sell manually. You know, that is how beautiful it is. You don't risk losing your capital. So thank you so much for your time. Any question, please, before I stop recording? Any question before I stop recording? Now we are trading. You see how beautiful it is? Just understand what the board does for you. Someone is clapping hands for us there. That is To ZB, and we see Tabang also. So this is beautiful. I hope these things appear on live on the recording actually. So thank you so much and take care for tonight. It's done.